thank you again for coming. And this is Headworks International. We make equipment and processes for cleaning very dirty water from industrial facilities and municipalities in 40 countries and turn it into reusable water. That's what we do. Thank you. Thank you. And we have a delightful group of employees who are here and a lot of people who are volunteers. So welcome to our facility, and we're so delighted to welcome Lynda as well. Trey, you want to take the mic?
Take it over.
Hi, Trey. You
Hello, everyone.
Sit next to me? Come over here.
Hello, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming out today, and we're beginning
Lane, you wanna come
to
here?
go into the
Sit
last
next
3
to
days of
Trey.
the campaign. But the reason why we decided to have a open house reception here today is because we had so much support in this part of the city, and so we just wanted to expand our capacity in terms of making phone calls. But we'll begin our program now, and I would like to bring up Cynthia Cole first. She is the local president for ASME. She's an ardent supporter and big time supporter for us, and she's been helping us with our phone banks daily at our headquarter office downtown at the CWA Hall. Cynthia.
Thank you all so much. I'm not a superstar, but I want you to know.
You are.
It is so wonderful to be here. My mom would just love it because we used to get in trouble for using the foil, so we would have.
Oh, I gotta be on TV there.
We would get in trouble for using the foil to make sure we had the wrist and the power.
Yeah.
So we loved Wonder Woman. Thank you
so much.
Anyway, I won't take a lot of time, you all. It is wonderful to be in the house, and I want to thank Being Stronger Together, meaning that we can all get united and meet awesome people like this. Isn't that wonderful? Now, what we got to do, we got to get out and vote. What we have to do, we got to make a change. And whatever it is that you do, if you don't make a change, you don't get out and vote, guess what? Your fault. Wonder Woman can't even get that truth lasso out and make you act right. But she can certainly inspire us and inspire us all. And just like she has inspired us in the past, we should all be very thankful for the opportunity to make a change for the future. Our children matter. Our lives matter. You all better get up, get out, and do your thing. But today, we are happy to be stronger together.
Democrats, let's give it up for Cynthia Cole. All right, let's get some excitement. Next, I want to bring up a great supporter, Miss Sherry Matula. They've been doing a lot of work, and I want her to come and tell you all some of the things that they have been doing.
You go, Sherry. You go, girl.
Okay, Wonder Woman.
Hi.
Sherry Matula, I'm president of Bad Women.
Nasty women.
That's right, that's right.
Who's the nasty woman? Come sit next to
All of us.
me. I wanna be a nasty woman.
We have a women's vote initiative here in Harris County that we're very excited about, and it's called Sisters United, and we want you to be a part of it.
Okay, I'm a sister united.
There you go.
Sisters United, I like that.
We are reaching suburban women in Harris County who have not been touched, and we have found out that they are very interested in voting, and we have made a target of that. And we also have a women's initiative to get out the vote at the same time, and we have been working for 2 years on this project, and we are so excited to welcome you here to help us out with this, because as she said, we are stronger together, and we believe that all of us together working will be representing our daughters, our granddaughters, our mothers, all of us who have come before us, and we are going to make sure that we put this away and that we do it right, and that we will have you together with us, because we are stronger together.
Thank you very much.
That was very nicely said.
She was a teacher.
Oh, she's a teacher, an English teacher? Yeah, well, she's very well spoken. Are you going to speak?
But we'd like to hear from Jean Wood.
I'll let Jean Wu.
How y'all doing, everyone? Well, my name's Gene Wu. I'm the state rep for Southwest Houston, House District 137. I represent like the Sharpstown area. Anyways, look, I am just super excited right now. Not just because Hillary is on the ticket, but we have them on the run. Yeah. And all over the nation, you look at the polling results. You look at, I mean, literally, Donald Trump has one crazy newspaper that has endorsed him in the entire country. And it's some like weird little paper in Texas somewhere. And you know, every major newspaper, every major publication in the United States has endorsed Hillary, not just because she's the first woman, not just because she's incredibly qualified, not just because all these different things, but because there is a clear vision for our country and for where we're going to go, and a clear vision of what we should do with student debt, how we should deal with environmental issues. I mean, we're here at Headworks. This is an incredible company that does so much dealing with water and other environmental issues. And just, you know, it could not be more appropriate that it is here today. This company represents the future of where the world is going, and Hillary represents the future of where our nation and where the world is going as well. And I'll tell you this. We're here at this site because this is going to be a soon-to-be operational. Is it operational? Yes. It's an operational calling center. We're not just here to get Hillary reelected. We're also here to make sure Democrats from all over the country turn out and vote down ballots. We're going to flip the Senate back to Democratic control so we can break this logjam and get some United States Supreme Court justice appointed. And we're going to break the Republican blockade in the Congress. And we're going to send a lot of Republican congressmen and congresswomen home, and they will be running scared, and they will realize before they take another vote to repeal Obamacare, they will think about that again and have a second thoughts about it. So I represent the state of Texas, the House, even down in the House, in the Texas legislature. What you guys are doing today, what this center is meant to do, has real consequences. A lot of people who thought they were completely safe are now running scared. So the next time we have votes on the House floor, they want to do some stupid bathroom bills. They want to attack LGBT rights. They want to attack women's rights. They want to put guns on campus. They're going to have a second thought about it. And you're the ones who's going to help do this and make them think twice.
Send a message.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lane Lewis. I'm the chair of the Democratic Party. Can you feel excitement in the air? Yeah. We haven't won yet. We got a lot of work to do.
Right.
And the only way we're going to be able to celebrate, not November 28th with Donald Trump, but on Super Tuesday, the only way that we're going to be able to celebrate is if we actually do the work.
Right.
And we have an opportunity here on the West Side to make it more convenient for you to actually come out with your friends and do the work. We have a system set up. You'll be able to come in. As soon as you log on, your phone will start ringing. You're not calling hard calls. You're not calling Republicans and trying to convince them to like us. I don't know if you're aware, but they don't like us. You're gotta be calling Democrats. These are good people that will vote Democrat if they just get a call from you reminding them where and when to go vote. Can you do that? I'm a teacher, so I'm going to give you homework and expect that every one of you will commit at least 2 hours over the next week to come over and make calls. Can you do that? Yeah. We've made over 300,000 calls over the last few months. Let's make 300,000 more.
Right.
I don't know if y'all caught the fact that Wonder Woman is now representing the United Nations. Where's your phone here? Where's your phone? Lynda, you got to see this on the back of her phone. Check out her back of her phone. And I don't know if you had the opportunity to hear Lynda's speech that she wrote regarding that United Nations event, and I asked her if she would maybe either highlight and or read what she delivered to the United Nations, because I think it's an important message, not just politically, but socially, about the importance of making sure that all women have an opportunity to be wondrous.
Before I read this and share this with you, I'll give you a little background. I was asked to, at the UN, you know, don't make any waves, don't, you know, politically correct this, and let me tell you how to say that, and let me tell you how to say this, and blah 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 blah. And everyone was well-meaning, but the truth is, I really didn't like any of it. So I dosed it out and just sat down the night before and wrote down what my thoughts were about a character that I played more than 40 years ago. It is really what Hillary Clinton is the real, in my opinion, the real Wonder Woman, because she's endured more than any woman that I have known. And let me tell you that my mother-in-law graduated from Yale Law School in the 30s. Hillary, and she was one of two women. They didn't know what to do with her after she graduated. You know, they said, well, you can be a paralegal, you can be a secretary. We don't know what, you know, we don't have women lawyers. She went to work for the Justice Department in Washington, D.C. When Hillary went to Yale Law School, there were 15% women. And my daughter is in her third year at University of Michigan Law School, which is a top 10 law school, and she is in there are 50%. And she's got a job in Washington, D.C. This at a big law firm starting next year. So we have come a long way. And I've known, as I said earlier, I've known the Clintons since 1983. She's never changed. She has really, she's always been a warm and funny and approachable person. It just doesn't come across in the footlights. She's brilliant. And I think that's what terrifies the powers that be in Washington. And make no mistake, people are afraid of her because she is smarter than everyone else in the room. When she first, you know, when she was trying to get the health care bill passed, when they were in the White House, people just said, "Oh, how dare that uppity woman!" And you know, they left those chambers. And they said, "I gotta say, you know, she spoke for 2 hours without a note. She knows what she's talking about." Well, they're doing the same thing now. They're saying, "Well, we're just going to block everything she does, everything she says, you know, anything they're already obstructing." And they've spent 25 years and I don't know how many hundreds of millions of dollars saying no and saying, "We don't like you, and we don't like your headband, and we don't like your ankles, and we don't like your pantsuits, and we don't like this, and we don't like your emails, and we don't like, oh, by the way, the Roses Law Firm, oh, we didn't like that. Oops, we found them. There was nothing in them. We tried to get you on, we tried to get you on this, nothing." So I've known them a long time. She's been through hell and back. She's brilliant. She's qualified. And I like her very much. So here we go. I'll tell you just a little bit. Christy Marston, who's the granddaughter of the creator of Wonder Woman, tells that her grandmother, who she calls Graham, told her husband, he said, "Well, I've been asked to sort of write a new comic book." And she says, "Well, if you write one, if we do one, we're going to do it together, and it's going to be a woman. And it's going to be," and she said, Graham said, "You know, it's all about intellect and attitude. It's the idea of Wonder Woman." That idea was born in 1941. You see, make no mistake, women know who they are, or at least we hope we do. We know who we want to be. We can be smart and beautiful and strong and wise and kind and brave. We believe in fair play and fair pay and playing by the rules. We build families and communities. And yes, we stand by our men, as Hillary has done, we all know. And they stand with us. And today we call on all these good men of the world to work with us to achieve the freedoms that all women and girls so richly deserve. More than 40 years ago, I had the honor of being cast as Wonder Woman, and I started getting letters and hearing stories. This miracle of an idea started to have an influence, you see, in girls and in women's lives. I've watched the faces of women and girls with the tears rolling down. That is when Wonder Woman ceased to be an idea and became flesh. That idea became a reality. That's when she became a we. In some magical, mystical way, Wonder Woman helped bring out the inner strength that every woman has. We is all inclusive. We are stronger together. We are half the world. We have a voice. We are the mothers of all mankind. We come in all shapes and sizes. We are the mothers, sisters, daughters, grandmothers, and great-grandmothers. We are black and brown and white and red and yellow. We are tall and short and thick and thin and blondes and brunettes and gingers and salt and peppers. It was my distinct honor to bring that amazing character and role model to life. And I'm privileged to remain so closely identified with Wonder Woman for so many people. People do delight in telling me their stories. And I salute all of you for being here and being a part of this great opportunity to bring a woman to the White House. We've tried it the other way, and people want change. People want change. I vote for change. That's why I'm voting for a woman in the White House. That is real change. We have done it the other way since the birth of our nation. Let's do it another way. Let's vote for real change and put a woman in the White House. And we need every one of you at every phone bank. And when you have every former Secretary of State, when you have every former president, when you have their families, when you have the spooks of the nation telling you that it is dangerous for another person to be in the White House, and when you say they are voting for Hillary Clinton, I think that we need to be alert and make sure that we listen to these people who've been on the inside, the spooks that have been on the inside telling us, beware. Do not listen to someone who is lying to you, and it is not Hillary Clinton. I've also known the other candidate, and he is the same person that I knew since 1985 as well. Make no mistake, the challenges of millions of women around the world confront the same things. They are seeking equality and equal opportunity, and the challenges are enormous. But then, here we have the then First Lady going to China 20 years ago and saying women's rights are human rights. And today, we find ourselves saying the same things. We're saying women's rights are human rights. Calling me a nasty woman because I speak up for myself? Calling me a nasty woman because I speak up for my daughter, my granddaughter? Calling me a nasty woman because I dress nicely or I don't? Calling me a nasty woman because I am horrified that you are talking in a nasty way about me as I come innocently to greet you with a camera going to the set of something, and you call me a nasty woman? You call in a presidential debate in front of the nation, you call me a name? Because Hillary Clinton is every woman. And if you can call her on a national stage a nasty woman, you call me a nasty woman.
That's right.
I am fighting all these years later against gender discrimination. And so are you. And so is every man that is decent and good in the world. We're fighting against racism. We're fighting against gender discrimination. We're fighting against homophobia. We're still fighting for equal pay, for crying out loud. What is wrong? And we are voting for change, and that change is a woman in the White House. And we need to speak up and speak loudly. You got it. Come here, honey. You come here. You are the voice of the future. You are the voice of the future. Go, yay, we're for Hillary. Yeah! 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 Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. I'm Lynda.
I'm Leah.
Leah?
Leah.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. This is one thing that I want to help her with, and that is we're fighting to liberate our minds so that together we can embrace every rich curiosity that can be conceived and learned and explored for you and for every generation that comes behind you, for your daughter, for your granddaughter, for all of us, because we are one. And you know, so after I gave this speech, it just shocked me. They said, you should run for president. And I said, I know nothing. I'm an actor. I know nothing. Hillary Clinton knows how to run the country. Just because I can speak well doesn't mean that I know anything. So don't be fooled by a good presentation. I do know enough to know that I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. Thank you.
So I want to thank everyone for coming out. Again, the reason why we had this meeting today, or this gathering today, is to open up a phone bank office in which I would like to take a tour of our new phone banking location. So, and also we have some sign-up sheets right over here to my left, and so we do need the first person to volunteer to sign up to help us as we begin to expand our operation here in the West Houston area. So we do have a sign-up sheet here, so you can sign up for a shift.
Thank you for
We
showing
only
up.
have 11 more days before the election, so well, take the day away. So we have 10 more days. 10 more days. So please sign up for a shift. We need as many people.
Please ask your friends and your family, just to even, no matter how much time you could spend, just, and you know what, it feels so good.
Yes.
I only have a few hours in Houston and I came here. If I can do it, so can you. You know, I'm spending my time and you need to spend your time, and you know what? It makes you feel good. There's something about this part of democracy that is so important. So ask your friends and family, please ask them all to come and spend a few hours and use some of what I said about, do you like Colin Powell? He's voting for Hillary.
Yes.
You want change? Well, how about a woman in the White House? That's real change.
That's right. So again, we encourage you all to sign up for a shift. We'll be open tomorrow. So please sign up. We'll be open all next week, and looking forward to your volunteerism here at Headworks. Again, thank you all for coming out, and we're going to take a quick tour upstairs. And some of you,